Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. I'd love if you'd hit that subscribe button before leaving, and welcome to 2019. Today is all about a new foundation. I have to admit to you that I could not wait. I tried it out on New Year's Eve day, and I wore it, washing cars. I wore it outside in the 80+ humidity here in Florida. I put it on about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it didn't come off until after midnight. And I have to tell you, it is phenomenal. I can't believe I'm starting out 2019 saying that this is a holy grail. But this foundation reminded me of my Estee Lauder Double Wear Light, which was my absolute favorite until they discontinued it because I don't really like the new formulation. This foundation is amazing, and it is a drugstore. So it is the L'Oreal True Match. I went and just kind of went off of what they had online, trying to figure out which color was the best one for me, and I went with N2 Classic Ivory. This just is phenomenal. The staying power of it, the only downside is it does not have a pump. You just have to pour it out. It is, as you can see, pretty liquidy, but it is so pretty, and it lasts on your skin beautifully throughout the day. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on here. The only nice thing is if you take too much, like I obviously just did, you can just scrape it right back into the bottle so you don't waste that product. Okay. This foundation though, if you have not tried it, will literally knock your socks off. It is that good. Let me just fix my mirror so I can see. I have tried it with both the brush and my Real Technique sponge dampened. It looks beautiful either way. I just happen to prefer using the sponge. I feel like anytime I use my brush, even though it gives more coverage, I'd say that this coverage, even with the sponge, is like a medium. I just find that it doesn't, to me, on my skin, maybe because I'm fair, it kind of gives brush strokes that I can see close up. I know far away you probably can't tell at all, but I just prefer the way that the sponge looks. But either way, depending upon what type of application you like, this foundation goes on really pretty. But it has this beautiful satin-like finish. It's not too like glowy. It does make your skin look just airbrushed and just absolutely stunning. I have to say that as of right now, this will be my go-to Holy Grail foundation. It is just beautiful. If you hear my cat meowing, I'm sorry. It's because my husband and kids are all outside working on the play set, and the cat really wants to go outside with them. Okay, so there it is. It's about a medium coverage. It is so gorgeous. And it really has this beautiful satin, but still looks very healthy glow. And like I said, it lasts all day. I mean, it was phenomenal. All right, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Sultry palette for my eyes. It already has a dual brush in here, which is really nice. I'm just gonna go for a very basic light look because we are working around the house. I don't know about you guys. I got all my Christmas decorations down, but I'm still working on getting my house back in order before the break is over and I have to go back to work. For those of you that are new to my channel, I am a first grade teacher this year. I have actually taught everything up through high school minus middle school. So kindergarten all the way up through AP classes. So I'm really enjoying this break and trying to get the house back in order. I'm actually doing kind of like a spring cleaning where I'm taking everything down and washing it. And I just love that kind of fresh feel for the new year of everything being clean and kind of starting over. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for a light look because like I said, I'm gonna be doing a lot of cleaning, but I have to say this foundation I know is going to look beautiful even though I'm going to be sweating and running around because it was yesterday. I don't usually try foundations beforehand, but I was just so intrigued by this foundation that I was like, I have to try it. So I can honestly say I've worn it for a full day of work, sweat, everything, and it is just beautiful. Okay, next I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Brush in Nude. I love this blush. It has replaced my Bobbi Brown. And the price point is so much better, but it gives the exact same look. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but when it's on your cheeks, it just kind of looks like that healthy glow. It's not like glittery or anything like that. I'll just brush that on. And then I did go ahead and I did yesterday, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I set it with the Maybelline Fit Me Powder in Fair. I don't know if it was the combination of the two. You really don't need it with this foundation, but I have to say, after the way it lasted yesterday and how beautiful it looked, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I just press it right onto the foundation so I don't wipe any away. Just a little bit. It kind of sets the foundation really, really nicely. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of my Benefit Brow just right here in shade 3 where it's a little bit lighter than everywhere else. I have to tell you, I have not liked a foundation this much in a long time. I mean, I like the Neutrogena Hydro Boost and I like my Lancome Regenerate foundation, but this is past like. I mean, this is, I love it. And to compare it to my original Estee Lauder Double Wear Light is to say a lot, because that is a more pricey foundation that I loved for many, many years. And this, oh my gosh, I mean, this is just as good. And the price point on it, you can't beat it too. But it is so, so pretty. Just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. If you have been following my channel, I've been doing my Mascara Madness challenges, and I was trying to find something other than Lash Paradise, and I was doing Maybelline Total Temptation until, if you haven't seen the video, I will link it down below. But this one has replaced my Maybelline Total Temptation, which is the L'Oreal Original Voluminous one. It is so pretty. And it gives the same kind of look as the Maybelline Total Temptation. So if you like that one, you will also like this one. The only reason why I actually went with this one over that one is because I feel like my lashes are very soft and hydrated. So it just gives a more soft look to me, and I don't feel like my lashes are brittle. At the end of the day, they stay being really, really soft. That's just one coat with it on there. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2. But this formula is just so creamy, and my lashes just feel like I'm putting like a conditioner on them, but with color. So I really, really like this formula. So now we're gonna see if there's any that beat this one, but as of right now, this is the one I'm sticking with. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna end my look with my Fresh Rose. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I'm so glad that I bought this. I had someone ask me the other day what I was wearing on my lips, and this was it. I mean, it's just a tinted moisturizer, but it has SPF in it, which is great. I love it. I have to say, I wore this before going to the dentist, and you know how when you have your mouth open and they're cleaning the whole time, how dry out your lips can get? This kept them great the whole time. So I really, really like this. It adds just that hint of color, but really moisturizes your lips and protects them from the sun. So this is the final look. I just have to tell you, I am in love with this foundation. So if you have not tried the L'Oreal True Match, I highly recommend that you do. Because it is absolutely beautiful, and I can tell you that this is something I'm going to keep repurchasing, and as of right now, this is my go-to, and it's going to be my new holy grail, because it is just like my Estee Lauder Double Wear Light that I loved forever. So it is just a beautiful, oh, I do have to say too before I go, that I have this really big fine line here and right here on my smile lines. I noticed everything fits into this line, so you can't really go by that. But I noticed with this foundation, after wearing it for an entire day, longer than most days, it did not settle into my smile lines. So I have to share that with you because a lot of other foundations do. Like I know the Neutrogena Hydro Boost does, and so does the Lancome one that I love. So I have to say that this one did not fill into those lines, so they're much less. So if you have any like light lines, this did not settle in. Now the long, the kind of deep one that I have, everything settles into that. But this did not settle into my smile line. So I am so pleased by this. I love it, and I highly recommend it. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel before leaving, and I look forward to future videos with you. Bye guys.